Hey there, everybody. It's Jazz, just another average stacker coming back to you. It is Saturday evening, January 26th, and I just wanted to do a quick video. One of the things that when I first started, I just picked up a little bit of silver here and there, and I kind of kept track of everything in my head. Okay, I had purchased this for this price at this time, and so forth, and it was pretty easy to keep track of. And as first couple of months went along, it seemed fairly simple to keep track of approximately what I spent and how much I had purchased and so forth. Well, what you see in front of you right now is currently my complete stack of precious metals. And it's, from what I consider, a pretty decent sized stack for 4.5 months of collecting precious metals. And it's something that I could probably go back pretty closely and rattle off all of the purchases of what I've spent for each individual thing, but it's becoming difficult. So I thought that it would be rather important to be able to keep track of it. And more for my wife's benefit, because she has absolutely no clue as to the overall value of what I am doing for us. She just kind of lets me do what I do. I tell her what I spend and show her when it comes in and so forth and so on. And she's like, oh, you bought some more silver, or you bought another piece of gold, or what? Well, the gold one, she kind of like, you did what? Okay. So anyhow, but I don't hide anything, but I don't make a big deal over it either. It's like, hey, this came in today, and those of you that are watching my videos have seen my unboxings and so forth. And I mean, it's adding up. This here, it's adding up. The overall value of all of this is beginning to take shape into something that if something were to happen to me, I would want her to know, have somewhere to go to have a realistic viewpoint so that she wouldn't end up getting scammed out of her money, our money. So what I did, and as you can see, I've got a whole bunch of Silver Eagles, some generic rounds, a 10-ounce bar, some constitutional silver, a few kangaroos. Let me get those turned over to where you can see that. You probably can't see it from that video. And then my quarter-ounce Britannia, quarter-ounce Gold Eagle, and a 10-gram bar that my father just got me for my birthday that I was really, really shocked about. And if somebody went to her and said, hey, what's this worth in the event of my demise, and had to go through attorneys or whatever, she would have no clue. Or if she went to a local coin shop to try and sell it or whatever, if she chose to do that, she would have no clue where to start. So, and I'm going to move the camera here, and I just think it became very important. Bear with me just a moment. I don't know if this is going to record this screen very easily or not. I just created a quick Excel spreadsheet with the different items, dates, items, quantities, and so forth, the overall price that I paid. Up at the top of the sheet, I keep track of, on about a weekly basis, what the current spot price is and gold spot price is. And then just have some formulas built in I keep my coins up at the top of the sheet here, which are a little bit higher premiums. The total number of ounces of that, total costs, the average price per ounce, and then the current spot value. Granted, we hoped that she would be able to get a little bit more than that. And then I have generic silver, and same type of thing. And then I also have my 90% total number of ounces, total cost, the average price per ounce, and then its current spot price value. And then I do the same thing. I also keep track of all of my different purchases of incidentals, capsules, the gloves, monster box, etc., etc. And then I have my total overall silver, total costs, including all the incidentals, the overall average price per ounce, and then the current value at spot. And the whole big thing is that hopefully the current spot value ends up being worth more than the total cost. As you can see, just under $2,800 there, and a little over $2,600. So overall, I'm down, including premiums, about $200, which really isn't that bad when you think about 166 ounces of silver. And then we do the exact same thing with the gold. As you can see here, I have 3 of the gold Apollo commemorative proof coins on my spreadsheet, which I have not received as of yet. And basically the exact same scenario, so that, and this one's kind of nice because I'm actually below spot price on my gold overall, even with these high premium Apollo coins, because of the 10-gram bar that my father gave me, and that was 0 cost. So gift that really helps when you take 1/3 of an ounce of gold, and that really reduces your cost per ounce by quite a bit. So anyhow, it gives her a good starting point of, okay, we've got roughly $2,000 in gold. We have roughly, let's see here, $2,600 in silver, for her to be able to have a rough idea of what she could expect to receive just based on spot price. Now hopefully all these values will go up. These spot prices were just updated today. I just updated them before this video. And hopefully, and actually today was actually a very good day. Silver and gold was, or I'm sorry, yesterday on Friday, gold was up $24, $25, $30 an ounce, something like that. And silver was up 35 cents. And it was a little bit higher than that at throughout the day. But there was a pretty good bump on precious metals yesterday. So anyhow, I just thought it would be just helpful to those that may be just getting into this to have to recommend keeping track of your purchases. Take a little bit of time, get it nice and organized, because it's pretty difficult to just say, hey, what's that worth? Because I certainly couldn't look at it and just say, boom, this is what the value is. And over time, when you start seeing, I mean, you saw I have roughly 150-ish ounces of silver. Well, I plan on accumulating a lot more, and over time that's going to be really hard to say, hey, this is roughly what this is worth. So I would encourage you, take a few minutes, set yourself up a spreadsheet, share it with only somebody that's very, very close to you, your spouse, maybe a very close family member. My family has no clue that I have this much silver and precious metals in general. And I'd prefer to keep it that way. But in the event that something should happen to me, somebody needs to know where they can find this info so that they can have a rough idea of what the overall values are going to be. So that was pretty much about it for this evening. I hope you all have a wonderful weekend. And just another average stacker, Jazz, signing out. Make sure you hit that like button. Please, if you haven't subscribed already, please hit that subscribe notification button also to get notified when I post up new videos. And we will see you on the next edition from Just Another Average Stacker.